Hi, my name is Ashley Elizabeth Blair Tetzloff, and the effect my books have had on me is 1. Drawing me closer to God. God is the ultimate author, and I just have such an enjoyable time writing with God. He helps me come up with ideas, helps me fine-tune my stories, gives me ideas on who I should submit them to review or help edit them. He encourages me when I'm down, when I just can't seem to get through the block in my story, or just wonder if I should even be an author at all. God is there for me and helps me walk and be faithful in what He's given me, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a joy to walk closer to Him in my writing. I mean, He inspired authors to write the Bible, so why not inspire people to write stories that would draw others closer to Him today. And number 2, my writing has helped me be able to process things, especially my kids' stories. I appreciate being able to process big worldwide international issues in the language that a little child, a preschooler, could understand, and not in too traumatic a way. So Deborah the Dove, I deal with world hunger through the eyes of Dove. Billy the Bullfrog, I deal with world thirst through, again, a little animal character's eyes. Through Girl and Dude, I deal with both body image and the Son of God coming down to be like us. So it helps me process big things in simple words. So that's the effect my stories have had on me.
I've written 2 books. My first book, It Took a War, taught me to have determination because I wrote this in 2012, and it's gone through many revisions since then, and it was put in book form December of 2014. But there were many times I just wanted to throw the manuscript out the window because I was so tired of just going through edit after edit. But it was definitely worth it in the end, and it taught me perseverance. And I loved the character. I still love the characters, but I felt very close to them, so it was all worth it. My second book, Eat Me Got Fun, I co-authored with my friend Emily Chapman. This book was so much fun to write. It's written in letter form between 2 sisters. One lives in New York City, the other lives in Kansas during the Great Depression. And we posted the letters on our blogs as we were writing them. And it was just a really fun project. And it taught me a lot about the co-authoring process because I had never tried anything like that before. So that was a really interesting process, and I'm really grateful for the experience.
So this week we're talking about how our writing has impacted us. For me, my writing probably impacts me more than it will ever impact the readers, because I find myself writing things, and then as I'm editing, I learn from what I wrote. I really don't think they're my words. I think they're things God had me put in there for me. Probably the biggest example of this would be The Destiny of a Galaxy. I still have the strong emotional connection to that book because I wrote it, and then I went through a very difficult time in my life. And I still got, there's this one scene where the main girl, Maria, is watching this storm roll in. And she's talking about some of the things that are going on for her. And one of the other characters is talking about God and the peace in the midst of the storm. And I got to that chapter and I just started crying when I was editing because it was exactly the message I needed to hear. And I still, this day, I read that chapter for me has a very soothing and healing effect. And so my writing and everything I write is things I'm either learning, have learned, or I'm trying to work towards. And so it's an expression of what I'm going through and what I'm learning. So it is very impactful in my life.